Good morning, here's Kramer's Corner with the daily technical update, and just like yesterday we'll start with Tesla and followed by Netflix. A little preview here after the earnings release. Tesla is indicated to open around 232 later today, but let's see, a lot of stuff can still happen in the pre-market trading. So, but it was apparently quite disappointing. So we will be below the support here at 240, and the next one will be at 212. So it looks fairly heavy at the moment, and if it closes below here, well then it will have confirmed a downtrend. Looking at Netflix, that's the opposite situation. It's been quite heavy lately, jumping 12-14% after hours yesterday, indicated to open around 391. Let's see where it does open, but then it will be back above the 200 moving average and probably have at least short-term reversed the trend a little here, and at least put it a little bit on hold. I will do a written report later, just prior to the market, so stay tuned for that. Looking at the S&P index, that dropped 1.3% yesterday after being rejected here at the gap area. I think we will move lower. We are indicated to open 0.5% down at the moment. The futures trading 0.5% down. So I think we will have a move down to around testing the 200 moving average, which is coming up here, possibly the support at 41.95 shortly. The Nasdaq 100 also trading 0.6% down currently after a drop for 1.4 yesterday session. So we will be below the minor support at the gap here area, be at 14,849, and I think we will see a retest of the lows here at around 14,500 shortly, and a move down to 14,250 level, possibly even lower to test the 200 moving average here. So if that plays out, then we will have confirmed downtrend also on the weekly chart. Just very quickly, have a look at the Seng that got beaten yesterday after being rejected up here at 61.8 retracement and resistance at 18,200. It has resumed its downtrend, and I think we'll see a test of 17,000 shortly. If it does take out that, then we're looking at 14,800, 15,000. On the European markets, we'll have a look at here the EuroStoxx 50, quite heavy this morning after also being sold off yesterday. 14,035. There's a little bit of support there, but it looks fairly heavy. I think we'll see a move down to around 4,000 here the next couple of days, going into next week also. So quite heavy on the European markets. DAX, similar situation. Let's see, can we get it updated? There we are. 14,933 is the support, and we were very close to test that a couple of weeks ago, and I think we will reach that. So we will be down in the area around 14,675, 14,500, where we also have the 100 moving average adding a little bit of support. So I think we'll have a pause there. We also have 200 weekly moving come up here. It could be tested fairly shortly. We have the RSI back below the 40 level. We are in confirmed negative sentiment. AEX Amsterdam below 730, and we 715 and 710 next support level area. I believe will be tested. We saw the RSI being rejected at 60, so quite heavy also there. It has resumed downtrend. The Belgian market that has looked very weak lately, open below the support at 34.64. 33.78 is the next support. Let's just move out so we can see where it comes from. It comes all the way back to these levels here in 2020, about a year ago. So it seems like we're just back to where we were a year ago, really, and there could be a further downside to 3,300 and then one. CAC 40 gapping lower this morning, currently trading below the support at 6,885. But there's room around 6,800. So looks fairly heavy across the board in the European market also. The FX markets is fairly calm at the moment. We have the euro dollar again yesterday testing the upper falling trend line, but couldn't close above. So it seems maybe we'll just have a sideways breakout of this falling channel here. So not really much to say. So I'm really waiting for any direction. Can it get back up and test the 106.35, or will we have a retest of these lows here just below 104.5? That's the key question. Euro sterling trying to test the 87 once again, and I think it will succeed this time. I think we'll see a spike higher to above 87.35, possibly higher. The cable sterling here to the weaker side, and maybe we'll have a retest of the support around 120 and a half. It looks fairly heavy at the moment. The 123 was too strong for it, so maybe that's what's driving the euro sterling higher. Then we have dollar yen. Dollar yen still ticking away, just really not convincing. Can't really break this 150 15 level here, and to be honest, quite boring. Maybe we'll have a setback. It's really hard to predict the direction. I mean, we are still in an uptrend, but as you can see here, the divergence is really telling us it's weakening. So maybe we'll have a move fairly soon. Euro yen still sideways trading, not much to say there. Aussie yen again couldn't get up above 95.85, setting back, so we are caught in this range here on Aussie yen. Sterling yen, same picture really, and Aussie dollar still to the weaker side, and as previously mentioned, 61.85 is what we are looking at on Aussie dollar. Finally, on the dollar index, and let's zoom out a little bit on all these trend lines I have here. Bounced off 105.80, trying to move higher. Let's see, it could potentially move up to 107.90. The key supporter 105.34 is the one to look out for. Gold is very strong at the moment. Here we have the gold spot closed more or less bang on the resistance at 1947, trying to move higher today. There is room up to 1985, but we should see a setback, a little bit of a correction after this very strong move here. Probably a lot of shorts had been stopped out, so that's going to hurt. We are in a positive sentiment, as you can see here on the RSI, so that's quite interesting. We should move higher, but I think we will see a correction below towards the 1925 before having a go at 1985. Currently breaking the upper falling trend line out of this channel here. If we can get the weekly back above RSI back above 60, then we are back in a bullish sentiment on gold. Silver pausing around the 23, and I think we will also see a little bit of a setback, possibly down to 22.5, 2015 maybe again. It's been like a magnet for quite some time, where it's just revolving around. I'm not really convinced of a bullish trend in silver just yet. Copper still hovering around just above the 354.50 key support level. Same picture really, that is the level to look out for. On the energy side, we saw the WTI being rejected at the 61.8 retracement, just below $90. We are still back below the 88.20 resistance, so that's the key. We should close above it. Yesterday we closed just a few cents below, so that's going to be interesting. I think we will see a little bit of a setback towards the 85 here the next couple of days, but it is trying to build an uptrend. Same picture on Brent. Also rejected here around the 61.8 and still below the 91.81 resistance level. Other than that, looking at Dutch gas, trading a little bit sideways, but it is in an uptrend. Just a little bit of correction, possibly down to around 45 before it is likely to move higher. Finally, on the yields, we have the US 10-year yields really close to its 5%, and I think we will reach here before the end of this week, so that's either today or tomorrow. However, there is I did a report about 8-10 days ago saying that we could potentially move up to around 5.25 on the US 10-year yields, so that will be up here somewhere in that region. But let's see. All right, that's all for today. An interesting market, and happy trading. Have a nice day.